on this week's UBC From Here. School's back in session.
Create Day is basically about welcoming new students to the campus and just making them feel like they made the right decision to be here. We have over 300 volunteers that join us that day that help create that feeling of welcoming and just becoming more familiar with the campus itself and with faculty members.
Exploring a new offering from the library.
It's really important for libraries to dedicate space to these kinds of materials because we are the place expected to preserve the history of our communities.
Celebrating women in engineering.
Everyone feels that it's a really male-dominated field, but essentially it's the same thing as anything else, like being a lawyer. It's a professional degree. It can be very female-oriented if we change people's view on it.
And putting first-year engineers to work.
The Engineering 1 competition was an exciting opportunity to work with industry standards, to be able to have our own idea and to be able to work with a team. We had the opportunity to take some of our ideas and turn them into real products and real ideas that could be used out in industry.
The Okanagan Special Collections definitely was something that was designed to focus on the region, to help students in their research, to help community members in their research. If anybody's interested in some family history, we do have some pieces around that, some local authors as well.
It's really important for libraries to dedicate space to these kinds of materials because we are the place expected to preserve the history of our communities. We are expected to make sure that the materials that our community members leave for us or donate to us are available to the public, and it's important for the students and for community members to have access to those materials.
It's definitely important to recognize the history of the Okanagan simply because we're a university that is a second campus from UBC Vancouver, and we want to recognize the history for the area around this campus.
It was a fantastic opportunity for us to explore the holdings we already had and the hidden gems we didn't know we owned when we started this project to investigate special collections. And from there, it became a real community opportunity to visit with our colleagues at Okanagan College, for example, to visit with our colleagues and speak with our colleagues at Thompson Rivers, at the University of Northern British Columbia, at Selkirk College, and of course our most dear colleagues in Vancouver who already had a lot of expertise in terms of how to manage special collections. So I think it turned the Special Collections project into being not just about the materials, but about the relationships.
So definitely my favorite book in the collection. It's very colorful, it's a great one. It's the Sunripe book. So it's the history of the Sunripe organization that was founded in Kelowna and definitely highlights the fruit packing industry overall. And it was also written by one of our donors, Sharon Simpson, so it was a very good addition to our special collections.
It would be so hard to decide on a favorite item that's in the collection because it has so many fantastic parts. We have a beautiful collection of Greenboat House Press materials, which are local. We have a fantastic collection of materials that were owned by Sveva Keitani. I guess I would suggest that the most valuable part of the collection is the fact that it exists and encourage everyone to come and visit us.
I really wanted to go into a career where I could help people and sort of make a difference in my community and as well as globally.
So I chose engineering because I really wanted to work in the field of land development and municipal infrastructure and just provide the resources that communities need.
I wanted to go in for fine arts and my dad wanted me to be a medical doctor, so we compromised on civil engineer.
I liked math and science a lot in high school, but I chose mechanical engineering because I think airplanes are really cool.
I chose engineering because I spent the first 2 years in science and I found it really wasn't for me. So for me, the next best thing was to go towards engineering because I enjoy cars and math.
Women in Engineering is all about providing a support network for not only the women that we have in the program right now, but also keeping in contact with our alumni, with other women in industry that can be mentors, as well as reaching out to high school and elementary school students and teachers to make sure that they're aware that the program exists, and this is something that they should be thinking about at an early age.
Women in Engineering is a council/committee where we have volunteers and coordinators that get together to promote professional development and social events for women in engineering. We do a few events regularly throughout the school year. One of them is the Polytechnique Memorial Service. Another one is Introduce a Girl to Engineering Day. And then we do an outreach activity towards the end of the school year with the school district to get some more high school girls interested in the program.
I thought it was really important for me to just spend time with girls that understand the situation I'm in, and girls that do what I do every day and can help me through my studies.
The organization provides the services that students need, that the students come to us and ask for. So it varies year to year, but we offer a lot of opportunities for professional development, career development, things like that. For example, the Power Tools Workshop. A lot of girls have said, we don't learn how to use power tools, we don't learn how to build things hands-on in engineering as much as we need to in industry. So we now offer those services. We offer conferences on how to interview properly and develop your resumes and cover letters so that ultimately you can get a job. We provide academic support, mentorship, just anything that really students come to us and say it would be great if we could have this service on campus. We try our best to provide it.
Everyone feels that it's a really male-dominated field, but essentially it's the same thing as anything else, like being a lawyer. It's a professional degree. It can be very female-oriented if we change people's view on it.
This year we've got about 20% female students in first-year engineering, which is a big increase from last year, and there's about 15% female engineering students overall.
We're hoping to just keep increasing that. Part of it too is the programs that we offer, civil, mechanical, and electrical. Those are sort of the core engineering disciplines, and those really attract women as well as the Kelowna area. It's fantastic, and I think this is a place that a lot of girls, want to go to school to get their engineering degree.
When you go out in the industry and you're in university and you actually take part in the first year design projects and stuff, you realize that there's way more out there in engineering than a lot of the other degrees, especially for women.
Long term, it would really be nice to see a time where we don't actually need the organization anymore. The goal is to get big, get our purpose out there, reach our goal, and then sort of fade back.
I'm just really psyched to be a UBCO engineer, and I'm really excited to be graduating this year and kind of getting out into the world.
Innovation and engineering are all going hand by hand. The definition of engineering is nothing but application of natural sciences. In APSOI 171, engineering, drawing, and CAD/CAM, our students get a snapshot of an engineering project. Start from a problem, and then a volcano of ideas coming through, and then they have brainstorming all the ideas, they find the best solution, and the next step would be they use computer modeling to make a more tangible solution, and eventually they have to make a prototype of what ideas they came up with. This year's problem was helping elderly citizens with day-to-day tasks. Something as simple as opening a can of soup, or opening a jar of jam, or tying your shoes. I'm very proud of the students because this year they came up with several very systematic, feasible, and practical solutions.
The Engineering 1 competition was an exciting opportunity to work with industry standards, to be able to have our own idea and to be able to work with a team. We had the opportunity to take some of our ideas and turn them into real products and real ideas that could be used out in industry.
It was a really good opportunity to take what you have and make it work. At UBCO, you get a lot of experiences to working groups, and so you build your communication skills, you build your leadership skills, you build your presenting skills when you're presenting with your group.
I was truly impressed, first of all, students with very little or no background in engineering design / drawing, modeling. They came up with these ideas. I believe that shows that younger generation are capable of do whatever they want as long as they have the opportunity.
Being recognized as the winning group, it was an honor. It helped us realize that we have more opportunities out there. This is just one competition, and we have more opportunities to create ideas and to innovate the world using our ideas in the future.
I think one of the primary goals as educators is to make our students ready for the challenges they will be facing when they graduate and become full-fledged engineers. Most probably they end up working in a company that they have to design something. And I've been judging and coordinating these competitions for the last 5 years, and every year I can see the level of competition is going to be higher, the bar is going to be raised higher, it's more challenging. And every time I ask myself, it can be better than this? Is it the top? Can they top this? But the next year students come and they surprise me.
My best friend Paul that I met in summer camp, I lost him in the battle of mental health.
My mom was hit by a car on my 18th birthday.
I realized depression runs in my family when my cousin Jack took his own life.
He couldn't find help, and it was too late.
After the accident, everything fell apart. I lost control.
I didn't realize I was depressed until it was too late.
I wish he could have found help sooner.
I wish I would have known where to find help.
I'm glad I was able to get help.
Hi, my name is Mitch Goodwin. I'm in my 4th year. I'm in Human Kinetics program, and I'm a guard. From Kelowna, and I went to Kelowna Secondary School. Big reason was I met Pete Grash, our head coach, when I was in grade 10. He did a regional training center in Kelowna, and I really enjoyed his style of coaching. And then also just a small school, the program I wanted to do in school was here, and also wanted to help be a part of starting up a new program. Being around people that want the best, that want you to do the best, you know. Being part of a team that everyone wants each other to improve, everyone wants each other to do well in life, in school, on the court. I think I love it just growing up, watching my brothers play, that's kind of where the love started, and then playing against all my older brothers. And then being good at it. The first time I made a basket, I'm like, man, I think I could be good at this. And then it just gradually kept practicing some more and got some recognition, and now I'm here.